2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Pacific Palisades, California, our opening round coverage of the Genesis Invitational is set to begin. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. Rich, this should be a fun week. We've got so many great storylines, including a rivalry with our featured player. Before we get into that, take us through this course. What are some of the big keys out there?
I think it's not only the golf course, but the history behind it, Andrew. If you look back, Ben Hogan had a great run here, won 2 LA Opens here, also the US Open. I just look at this golf course as it's so special, so difficult, but it's right in front of you. There's nothing hidden about it. It's right there for the taking, but in the end, though, it's going to beat you up pretty good if you're not on top of your game. This, to me, is probably one of the most complete golf courses you can play in the U.S.
Let's get down to the first hole. We touched on this earlier, but there appears to be a rivalry taking shape today. Let's go down to Henny with more.
Andrew, in the lead up to this matchup today, I really can't tell you where each player's skill level is because the confidence in the talk between the two has been sky high. One player is going to leave disappointed and one is going to be walking on the clouds. This is really something, this rivalry.
Thank you, Henny. This rivalry should definitely add an extra layer of excitement to our broadcast this week. This shot from about 190 yards. This one's going right there. This could be massive, an eagle putt. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Well, this one's going to break pretty hard to the left.
Oh, this looks good early. This one looking good.
Oh, no!
What a shot, a tap in left for birdie. And with that hole complete, we look at the leaderboard, a tie at the top with our featured player and Brooke Henderson. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Wow, got absolutely all of that one. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up here from about 200 yards. Okay, clubbing down.
Okay, that's gonna play. This one a good distance away. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've got it going left to right.
Looking good.
Tracking nicely. Oh. She's got this putt for par. That one drops. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. This hole is a par 4. Take a look at this. She got all of it. Now to Brooke Henderson.
She's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
She's standing over her second shot.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
Oh, that is beautiful.
That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down.
Okay, here we are again, back live. Rich, you have to be really impressed with how Brooke Henderson has evolved.
Her swing, I think, is probably the best in the game, both men's and women's. The way that she swings it each and every time, it's dynamic, it's strong, but it's also got this finesse to it. She's the complete player all around when it comes to ball striking.
That is right on target. Oh, flirted with a hole out. What a shot right there. How about this birdie putt? Let's quickly look at the leaderboard, and our featured player has broken the tie and now owns first place. Let's see what happens here on 4.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Really well done.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Trying to get to 3 under with this putt. Down to Henny.
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
On a nice line.
That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our featured player is in first place with a multiple major champion, Colin Morikawa, in second.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Well struck. Second shot here on the 5th.
She has got to like the look of this one. I know I do.
Another fine looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. The start of this one out on a pretty good line. Come on. Oh, that's a great looking putt. And back to the play, shall we? A 7-footer right here. And she's holed another one. She continues to build on her momentum and her lead.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Going with the 7. Oh, that looked good in the air. And now looks great on the ground.
She seems to be completely unintimidated, unaffected by Brooke Henderson. I think she knows something about her game that we don't.
Well, what a start. This is impressive.
I haven't seen a putting display like this since I was 5 years old.
And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Not a bad shot right there. Here's Brooke Henderson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here. Starts off looking good.
You've got to like the look of this. That's one of those putts that you're proud of, even if it doesn't drop.
We've got 15 feet to the cup. John, give us a read on this putt.
Doesn't look like an easy putt. It's heading down the hill. It should move to the left.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
As we move on to the next hole, she is currently up by 3 shots. Over to number 8. It's a par 4. That is a big-time drive. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. This one is 13 feet out. So close to a birdie. Okay, moving on to the next. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Andrew, she's got an uphill shot. She might want to do some extra calculations here.
This is a 9-iron on the way. That is how you draw it up at the beginning of the day. What a shot here at the 9th hole.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand.
I think this could be it. Could be.
Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. The putt goes in and that cushion is getting wider. She is making a move at 7 under par. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Seven under for the tournament. Currently leading this event. Looking to get up and down from here. This putt from 6 feet away.
This is to save par.
Trouble early in this hole, but what a way to close it out.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This is her second here. Well, she looks like she's thinking about going for it. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's brimming with confidence, having birdied her last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Just 3 feet to the cup. For eagle. Currently 9 under for the round. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Well, Rich, being half a Canadian these days, I certainly take a shining to Brooke Henderson because she really is a national hero, arguably the best golfer in Canada, not just female, of course. We know she's the best woman in Canada, but the way she plays the game, it really endears her to a lot of people, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I'm still trying to figure out which half you're Canadian in, because I'm really not buying
The
that.
back half.
I'm really not buying that statement there, Luke. I mean, just look at you know, the first thing I notice is how good she swings it. I mean, you just don't see many professionals in the game swing it that good, regardless whether it's men or women. She has got a world-class swing, and that stands out more than anything for me. And she's just out there, and she's having fun, but she wants it all. She wants to win every single week out there. And the competitive fire that burns inside her, it shows. I mean, she really wants to win every single week. You know, it's not happening, obviously, but I'd say what, she's a phenomenal player. And she's just going to win as many times as she wants to, it seems like. Not how many they're going to give her, but she's a real deal.
Wow, that was just striped. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from around 135 yards,
good shot there, Beamer. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's she looking at with this putt?
she's paced it, she's read it, it's 11 feet.
And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2-hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's a high-quality approach shot, that one. Well done by her. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Here's Brooke Henderson. This one's tracking towards the hole, and there it goes from the sand. This putt about 11 feet in distance. John, what's the line on this putt?
It looks like this one's moving to the left, I would say.
And this one is for her par. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh my, almost in. Now to Brooke Henderson.
Yeah, she's behind now, but that could be a motivating thing.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Oh, so close.
5 feet to the cup.
She's staring a birdie straight in the eye here.
She gets that one to drop and widens her lead. Here's a quick glance at the leaderboard, and she is up by 9. Now to 16, it's a par 3. This is a 7-iron on the way.
Straight at it.
Wonderful shot there. And now we have a birdie chance at the 16th hole. Oh, almost. 3 feet remain. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. We've made our way to a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Here's the second on 17.
She's being aggressive here. I love this style of play.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
An uphill left to righter.
Here we go on a good line. That looked good all the way.
Big breaking putt right there. She didn't quite get the break spot on, but just short work left for her birdie.
Okay, on to the next. Our featured player continues to lead the way, up by 9. Now to 18, the par 4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. She closes out her round with a birdie at the 18th. Wow, what a shot. Let's see it again. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and she finds herself at the top.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Riviera. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. Hard to see anyone chasing her down right now, but you never know in golf. Not a bad result right there. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
Five iron on the way. This one greenside in the rough. Wow, I really like that.
Great touch.
4 feet remains.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard, and she is in front. Teeing off on the par 4 second. This shot from approximately 180 yards. Okay, greenside, and the goal now is to get up and down. Oh, almost. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. John has the latest from the grounds.
Well, I'm over here following Tony Fee now. We're on the 4th.
This is his second shot. It's on a good line.
Okay, it was important to see that shot. Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 3rd. A lot to like about that one. I guess we're getting old because Tony Finau is now a veteran on tour, but he continues to play well week in and week out.
I hate to spoil this, but I've been old for a long time, my friend. Tony is still a very young man. He's just a dynamic player. He's an athlete, and he plays like an athlete. And I think that's the one thing I admire about his game more than anything, is he's physically talented and plays like it. There is no one way that he has to do it. He can figure out a way to get it done each and every day.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
A par putt coming up. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. And now here's a look at the par 3 fourth.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
This is a hybrid. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. All right, let's see if all that practice on the putting green pays off here. Well, this one starts off looking good. This putt still tracking nicely. Yes! And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Second shot here on the 5th. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. She's managed to find the green on this approach. Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt. Henny, what's she looking at here with this putt?
She's been reading it intensely. She's got 16 feet now.
Oh, that would have been nice to make. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh my, right by the hole. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is for birdie.
That's very impressive.
Game face on early here, Luke.
Currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
She appears to be happy with this shot.
What an approach shot there. Brooke Henderson's wheels are turning after that shot, and she seems to be taking notice as this rivalry heats up.
And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8. I like the looks of this. This shot from about 110 yards away. This one is right at it. That's another green in regulation.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Looks like about 120 yards left.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, a beautiful shot into the 9th green, and a birdie putt is on deck.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow.
Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. Oh, he's going to like the look of this. This is tracking. This one might go down.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
That will definitely work. Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
Do it. Come on. Come on.
That's a really nice shot. And just clean that one up for birdie. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Well, he made an explosive start to his professional career, put a couple of majors already in the kit bag. He's clean cut, he's fresh, he flushes his irons. There's a lot to like about Colin Morikawa, isn't there?
There is. I mean, straight out of college, winning early before he even had his PGA Tour card. And you're like, you know what? This guy's got some game. And then as we quickly found out, major championships later, he's got a lot of game. And, you know, it looks like he's, I wouldn't say robotic, because that's not the right word. He's tenacious in what he does, but it looks the same the entire time. But inside, his gears are working. He's really out there hitting different shots, different targets, working the ball, you know, usually left to right, you know, a 5-yard or a 6-yard. I mean, he's that exacting. He's one of those players you look at and you're going, no, I don't want to play with him. No, don't put him near the lead with me. No, stop that.
That one's going to break a long way from the left. That's disappointing.
Big breaking putt right there. She didn't quite get the break spot on, but just short work left for her birdie.
It's just about 3 feet away. And that's 8 birdies today. Currently now 22 under the card. This hole is a par 4.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
This is her second shot. Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, that's beautifully judged. This putt is about 8 feet.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. And after that, sitting now 23 under for the tournament. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
That impressed me and her. Playing from 110 yards out. Not bad. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. She gets that one to go down, and she's extending her lead. And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. Par 3, hole number 14.
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Going with the 7. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
6 feet remaining to the cup. And with it, she's going to extend the lead on the field. Still in the lead now after that hole.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Time for the second shot here at 15. Wow, that was almost a hole out. And now to Tony Finau from earlier in his round.
Look at this shot here, Luke.
Wonderful effort.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. An opportunity to make birdie. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Okay, it's a par 3.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
This is a 9-iron on the way. This is on a fantastic line. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. 8 feet remains.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Wow. Let's see if the player can manage a par. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. As we check the leaderboard, she still sits at the top. Let's check out the 17th. It's a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Oh, okay. Andrew, she's got her sights set on the target.
On the green in 2. How about that?
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
All right, a 20-footer. Henny, what kind of putt will she face here?
This putt's going to break to the right.
That was close. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Okay, she's teeing off on this final hole of the event with the lead. Can she get it done? Okay, that'll play. I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. Imagine the reaction if this chip goes in to win it. That nearly went in. 2 putts to win, but wouldn't it be nice if this one went down? A putt drops, and we have our champion at the Genesis Invitational.
And nothing better than winning at illustrious Riviera Country Club alongside some of the great names in golf.
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam. And out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're excited to begin this week's coverage on 2K Sports and also what's in store for us this week. We're going down to the first hole now. She's been able to get that one going in the air and it's off and running. Let's see how the day plays out. John, you should have a clearer view than us. How's it lying?
Well, guys, very deep in this rough. This is gonna take some precision engineering to get out of this one.
And from the rough too. This is looking nice.
A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
Pretty good. She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock solid par right there.
She's currently tied for second. The second hole at player Sayona Rich. Less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Just a little wandering right to left, dogleg par 5. That bunker down the left is in play. The second shot to a green that's protected by 2 bunkers on the right-hand side and a low area on the left. However, this hole, par 5, is very gettable.
And here we have the Englishman, Matt Fitzpatrick. What's he got in front of him here? That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Let's return to live play now. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Come on, don't be shy. All right, getting better.
Oh, painfully close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trying to update the standings now, and our featured player continues to be in second place, just behind the leader, Tony Finau. The third hole at Player Sayona is just a picturesque par 3.
Yes, water down the right-hand side will certainly come into play. Bunker front left and long left also could see some action. This is a beautiful, picturesque, but difficult par 3.
Going with the 8-iron here. Needs this one to kick right. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
And as we update the standings, our player is sharing top spot alongside Tony Finau.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
As we get to the 4th hole, Rich, the big bomber's eyes just light right up.
Oh, it's going to tempt the long players, isn't it, to take a rip at it, but they got to be aware of that water and sand that comes into play down the left-hand side. If you bail out to the right-hand side, just have a short little second shot, but you got a green that's tiny in size with all kinds of movement on it.
A figured beauty.
That was nearly in the nasty stuff. Now it's on the fairway, sitting pretty.
This would be a great up and down. She needs this one for par. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, the 5th hole at Player Sayona is every bit of a par 4 as you're ever going to see.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left. All the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
Second shot here on the 5th.
She's feeling less club here. I have to say, I think that might be the right call.
Lining up this putt, still some meat on the bone. Yeah, that's a good line, that one. This one's got some momentum to it.
You rotten thing.
And back to the course with the live action. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got an old double breaker here. It's going to go left to begin with and then right.
Good speed. Ooh. And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. Putting for a par here. And down it goes. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The sixth hole at Playa Sayona really puts a premium on placing your tee shot in the right spot.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
Setting up for her third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
How good was that putt?
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And with that, she's now the sole leader in the event. And as we get to the seventh at Playa Sayona, all the drama happens at the completion of the hole.
It does. You want to challenge that fairway bunker as best you can with a long iron fairway metal hybrid. You want to be as close to this green as you can off the tee because it's an island green with danger everywhere. You don't want to come into this green with much more than a wedge in your hand.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Here's Matty Fitzpatrick setting up his next shot. 5 shots off the pace.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
Has he holed it? How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Okay, time to return to the action. Sitting at -3. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. That's a good looking putt, that.
Looking good.
Yeah, that's one of those putts you're happy to walk after. Did everything but go down. Yeah, not much to sweat there. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. As we head to the 8th at Playa Sayona, Rich, it looks like we're heading back towards the clubhouse.
Yeah, strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers on the left and right hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right, and a little bit long. You're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
That'll work there. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take her down to 4 under.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The finishing hole to this front 9 at Playa Sayona is another picturesque par 4.
Yeah, we've got waste area down the right-hand side, water in the distance. Driver probably not required off this shortish par 4. Second shot carries a water feature to a green just sitting there in the distance. Very receptive. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Well, this should find the short grass. This shot from 120 yards. That was special.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Henny, what's she facing with this putt?
Yeah, I've paced this off. She's got 9 foot to go.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
Well, as we make the turn at Playa Sayona, we get straight back into it with a pretty strong par 4.
Yeah, right back into the ocean we go. It's such a picturesque scene. Sometimes you forget how difficult this second shot can be to find the green with massive runoff areas to the left and long right.
Pretty good shot there.
She's standing over her second shot. This one's going right at the pin here. Wow, what a shot. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. The 11th hole at Playa Sayona is a par 4 that perhaps requires not your biggest drive.
Take the big stick out of your hand. Just play for position, avoiding that bunker and the water down the left-hand side. Difficulty with the second shot is this green's got an infinite edge look. It's really difficult to judge the distance as it looks so much longer than it truly plays.
Second shot here on the 11th. Good shot shape, this one. A fade ball flight. Oh, tidy looking shot that. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. The 12th hole is one of 3 par 3s on the inward half.
I can't decide which hole out here is the most beautiful, this one or all the others. Another gorgeous setting here for this par 3. Just a couple of bunkers you got to be mindful of with your tee shot, as well as the ocean back left. However, just sit back and soak in all this beauty.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Over to 13, and the peninsula of this pleasant golf course comes into play.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green, just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
That's nicely done. This would be a great up and down. If she makes this, it'll be a good par. Our featured player leads by 5 strokes as we head to the next hole. The 14th hole at Playa Sayona is just another beauty. You've got the little beach and peninsula look, but this par 3 requires a fantastic golf shot.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
We need this one to bounce right. Should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike. A birdie putt awaits. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Oh, that's a nice line. And that will drop in for a birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Okay, over to 15 we go at Playa Sayona, and it is the final par 5 on the golf course.
Waste area down the left-hand side of this hole is going to see a lot of action as players are going to bail left, not wanting to find the ocean with their tee shot. From there, it's going to take a pretty challenging iron to lay up into a zone, not wide. And then the third shot, once again, in a green setting right on the ocean's edge. This is another stunning hole, yet very challenging.
She's played that one nicely.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Let's get back to it, shall we? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, she's got a solid 175 here.
Nicely done. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
They'll be soaring high if this goes in. This one for Eagle.
Oh, what a putt. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. The 16th hole, we turn away from the Ocean Ridge and head back towards the clubhouse.
Yes, finally something not going back into the ocean. Just some bunkers on the right-hand side off the tee they have to worry about. But a second shot into a quote-unquote island green there, but this time surrounded by sand. It's a difficult par 4 for sure, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
That dog will hunt.
Second shot here on the 16th.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
Putting for birdie. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. Her lead just keeps extending. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
Well, that's a handy shot. This is her second here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. This is a lengthy putt here. Let's come off the blade beautifully. Looks to have some good speed about it too. Yeah, you'd be proud of that one. Even if it doesn't go in, it's a very good putt. And back to the play, shall we? 4 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. The unique finish here at Playa Sayona is a par 3.
And what a wonderful way to finish. Again, just a picturesque par 3. Water left, so the bunker and the waist area on the right is going to see a lot of action. Players will be delighted to walk off this par 3 with a par 3.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This would be a great up and down from this spot. This one might need to curl a long way back from the left. And this is an opportunity here to finish off with a par. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. It's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. I'm Luke Helvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Oh, Rich, great to see you. Championship Sunday. Don't you love it when there's a trophy on the line? And our player has a chance to win one today.
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Now to the first hole. Been quite a dominant performance by her, hasn't it? Got quite a healthy lead. Let's see how she closes this one out.
What a drive. Look at that.
Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Sitting at -14 now for the event. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 5 that meanders from right to left, just a bunker down the left-hand side you have to think about. Other than that, it's a pretty generous landing area. Second shot, green sits above you just a little bit. 2 bunkers on the right-hand side. The bailout's going to be to the left, sitting below you. All in all, though, a very generous par 5.
That's a high caliber shot. From around 170 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Yeah, she's put a little bit too much heat on that putt. Lining up the birdie putt here. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
Currently 15 under par for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Going with the 6-iron here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
7 feet to the cup. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
She's currently in first place on the leaderboard. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that's a big-time play, Rich. Finding the green on a par 4 off the tee. You love to see it.
That's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This putt is around 36 feet away from the cup.
Starting this one out to the left. Watch it come back, though.
Good effort from there.
Big breaking putt right there. She didn't quite get the break spot on, but just short work left for her birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4.
Luke, I believe the name of this hole is Diablo Feo, the ugly devil, because this thing is dastardly. It's ghastly. Bunkers down the right-hand side off the tee. Water all the way down the left-hand side, the entire length of the hole. I wish I knew exactly the best way to play this hole. I don't, but I do know that 5 is a pretty good score.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Currently at minus 18 for the tournament. The 6th hole is a par 5.
Well, that bunker right in the center of the fairway, you aim it right at it, Luke, and either you push your tee shot or pull it to avoid it. That's the best way of attacking that. From there, you've got a green in the distance. It's got a couple bunkers well shy of it. They're there for aesthetics only, but a green that is hourglass in shape and just gentle movement all around.
Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. An opportunity for a birdie here. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. They've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Second shot here on the 7th. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, stop it. What a shot. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard. Here we are, hole 8. It's a par 4.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
That's tidy. And he's down there.
She's looking at 135 from the flagstick.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one is chewing fiber.
A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And that's 8 birdies today. And that puts her in first place. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Just waste area down to the right-hand side. Water in the distance. Driver not required here. Your approach shot to a generous green. Thinking birdie here all day long.
Nicely done.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Just needs this one to kick right. Good shot there. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And as we make the turn, Rich, she's going along very nicely and has the lead.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
Wow, that was just striped. Here we are, Rich, a wonderful opportunity on the table, the chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the second week in a row. Impressive.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich. And just short work of that birdie putt. Nicely done. And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Time for the second shot at the 11th. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And she's holding another one. She continues to build on her momentum and her lead. And it's a score of -24 as we head to the next hole. They've arrived at the 12th, a par 3.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side you have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty.
And choosing the 8 iron here.
This one is going straight at it.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This one's for birdie. She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that will build on her advantage. She's currently in first position. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green. It's just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
This is her second shot. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Oh, that is a great birdie putt.
Out of the rough, out of position, never mind. That is not a bother. Knocks it in. Thank you very much.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. On the tee here, the par 3 14th.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
Great looking shot, this. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. 5 feet coming up to the cup. And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. And just checking in on the standings, and she continues to lead this tournament. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
She played that nicely. Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Going with the 8-iron here. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. So close to the eagle. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Welcome to the par 4 16th hole.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. So miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Magical shot. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Only the long hitters want to take on that waist bunker down the right-hand side. All the others out to the left-hand side. And there's an opening here that players might want to think about chasing their golf ball into, because this second shot, ooh, it is dangerous.
Wonderfully played. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending. She's currently sitting in first place. This 18th hole is a par 3.
Once again, over water, a common theme around this beautiful layout. Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a waste area. You'd love, dearly love, to finish off this round with a 3.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
And with this putt, she can win the event. John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
I think it's going to go up the hill and to the right.
Oh, that's a good line. Starting to work its way towards the cup. You get in your home. Oh, what a bonus. And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.